morning. Today is Tuesday, February 27th, A-Day. I'm Cassandra Joseph.
And I'm Josh Baker.
And this is Kennedy Live. Now for some school announcements. The 42nd Annual St. Patrick's Day Parade in Mahopac is on Sunday, March 11th at 2 p.m. March with Kennedy Catholic and show off your Kennedy pride. All students, family, and alumni are welcome. Sign up to march in front of Mr. O'Bruder's office inside the library. Commemorative marching shirts are also available at a special student rate. Order forms will be distributed tomorrow.
Make sure you get your tickets for the Addams Family. The show is this Thursday through Sunday.
There is a meeting for Gale Winds with Mr. Kirby in room 100 after school. Students who will attend must let Ms. McGowan know.
And now over to this day in history.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic. I'm Tiffany Moreno, and this is This Day in History. In 1813, U.S. Congress authorizes use of steamboats to transport mail. In 1827, the first Mardi Gras is celebrated in New Orleans. In 1951, the 22nd Amendment is ratified, limiting U.S. presidents to 2 terms. And in 2013, Pope Benedict XVI presents his farewell address to Vatican City. That's all for This Day in History. Now back over to the anchors.
Thank you, Tiffany. And now in breaking news. The Supreme Court on Monday rejected Trump's administration's bid to bypass a federal appeals court and get the justices to intervene in the fate of a program that protects hundreds and thousands of young immigrants from deportation. The announcement means the case affecting Dreamers will have to work its way through the lower courts before any Supreme Court ruling is possible. It's unusual for the Supreme Court to hear a case before a lower appeals court has considered it. Trump said the case would now be heard by an appeals court, and we'll see what happens from there.
And for our featured stories, obesity is worsening in American kids, researchers reported Monday, and the most severe obesity is hitting more and more very small children, even those under the age of 5, they found. Experts blame a society that continues to push junk food despite the overwhelming evidence about its dangers and the lack of access to exercise. More than 40% of 16 to 19-year-olds are obese, the team at Duke University, Wake Forest University, and elsewhere found. But worse, 26% of 2 to 5-year-olds were overweight and more than 15% were obese, they reported in the journal Pediatrics.
One promise of ride-hailing companies like Uber and Lyft was fewer cars clogging city streets. But studies suggest the opposite, that ride-hailing companies are pulling riders off buses, subways, bicycles, and even their own feet by putting them in cars instead. And in what could be a new wrinkle, a service by Uber called Express Pool is now seen as directly competing with mass transit. Uber and Lyft argue that in Boston, for instance, they complement public transit by connecting riders to hubs like Logan Airport and South Station. But they have not released their own specific data about rides, leaving studies up to outside researchers.
And now to sports with Gibby.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic Sports Nation. I'm Gibby with your sports. In the NBA, the Pelicans win their 6th straight, beating the Suns 125-116. The Brow went off with 53 points and 18 rebounds. And the Thunder beat the Magic 112-105. PG-13 had 26 points. In the NHL, the Flyers beat the Canadiens 1-0 in a shootout, and the Lightning beat the Leafs in a shootout as well, 4-3. In girls basketball, the game is today, 4:30 in the gym against Cardinal Spellman. It is a beach out. Everyone better be there. Boys lacrosse, we still need someone to film home and away games. If you are interested, please contact Greg Brandt at gbrand@kennedycatholic.org. And if you are interested in playing, it is not too late. So please contact me at bgibson@kennedycatholic.org, and I will talk to the coaches and let them know. That's all for sports. Now back over the anchors.
Thanks, Gibby. Well, I'm Josh Baker.
And I'm Cassandra Joseph.
And this has been Kennedy Live.
Have a great day.